2 years now since...
Our days have been busy, but as a result, I've learned all about this world. Illig Balor, the false identity I used to blend in with society, has made his cosmetics brand, Orna, a runaway success. As a prosperous young man, he's been invited to many events. Using only moisturizer and chocolate, I've been able to make many connections and build up a large information network behind the scenes. This life is nearly over. It flew by, didn't it?
Yes, it absolutely did.
The transfer has been completed.
Good. Now, while I'm gone, you'll handle everything related to Orna.
Yes, I've become somebody who's able to protect Orna even when you aren't around. No, actually someone who will make Orna even bigger.
I bet you will. I know you're capable of it.
In fact, I've already been thinking about how to expand Orna's base beyond Miltu.
A neighboring town?
That's right. I've even found an excellent location for a new store.
That place is...
It used to belong to an influential trading company, but they've been in decline since a new head of the company took over.
Who's it? See you in the morning after class. See you then.
Their assets piece by piece. I think
Born
it's a
to
good
die.
time to buy.
So that's how it is. I don't plan to tell Maha this, but I've looked into her past. She was the sole heiress of a famous trading company. But the company's right-hand man betrayed them. He murdered Maha's parents and assumed control of the company from them. Left on her own, Maha could sense that her life was in danger, so she fled to Miltu. The shop she's talking about was one of the stores that belonged to her family's company. In fact, it was the first shop that her father opened. Maha intends to reclaim her father's company someday. This store would be an excellent stepping stone toward that goal. You can do as you like. I have complete trust in your abilities.
You're sure? You don't want to research it?
You're free to pursue personal affairs. But still, if you do, then at the least, show results.
Yes, yes, of course. After all, I am the one you chose as your right-hand woman. Thanks so much. I love you, Brother Illig.
Yes, I know.
Yes? Assistant manager. Excuse me, but everyone is here.
Brother Illig, do you have a few minutes?
Sure, no problem.
Girls?
Oh, humans.
Here you go, Mr. Illig. This is a gift from all of us. It's a rare kind of herbal tea. We thought it'd be something you'd like. It's not much, but we wanted to thank you.
Thank me.
Yes, of course, since after all, you're the only reason we're here right now. We can't thank you enough. Really, we never could. Thank you so much, Mr. Illig. We're all in your debt.
But I haven't done anything for you. Chance united us. No, perhaps just random luck.
You're free to believe whatever you may want, of course, but the fact is that you nonetheless saved all of us from a life of unbearable unhappiness.
Please, I hope you won't ever forget us, even after you leave. We're all going to miss you very, very much.
During the time I'm gone.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. So this is your real hair color then?
Yes, 2 years have passed.
And it's been 2 years since I wore the servant's outfit.
Oh, it's so cute. So tell me, Tart, is that what you really look like too?
Yep.
Illig Balor has left Miltu. From this moment on, I am Luke Tuatha. Now then, Maha, I'm leaving you Orna and the information network that I built. You're in charge of them now.
Yes, I'll handle it. I will defend our base in Miltu, Brother Luke.
I'm sorry, Maha. I mean that I'm going to be the only one who's going with Luke.
I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't a bit jealous. But still, I'm also proud that there are some things that only I'm able to do to help out Brother Luke from here.
Wow, Maha.
Hey, Tart, please go along with Brother Luke and assist him for my sake as well.
Right.
As for you, Brother Luke, could you take this with you for me? Long ago, my father gave me a piece of advice. Before you can trust someone, first and foremost, you have to doubt them.
Yes, he's right.
So that's what I did. I continued to doubt you, over and over and over again, right up until now. I realized that the reason you wanted me at first is because I possess mana. I figured out you wanted to use me to assist with assassinations. Even so, having the opportunity to help you like this really does make me happy.
I see.
Although, sometimes, even if it's only for a little while, visit me. Please, Brother Luke.
Sure. I promise I'll come see you, Maha.
I'll hold you to it. You always make sure that you go see Miss Dia each and every month, so if you ended up not visiting me, then I'd probably just cry, tears of frustration.
You're my dear sister, Maha, so there's simply no way that I wouldn't come to visit you.
Can't wait. Brother Luke, it really does bring me great joy to help you, so I'm more than happy to spend the rest of my life doing just that. Come see me again soon, my prince.
Are you going to miss Maha a lot, Tart?
Honestly, yes, I will, very much. She's the first friend around my own age that I've ever really had.
I see. Well, since that's the case, I'll have you make all the lecithin deliveries you can, so you'll get to see her.
Glad to hear it. But honestly, I think that Maha would prefer to see you much more instead.
Why's that?
Why do you think? Because she's head over heels in love with you. And I'm not talking about only as a brother or as a friend. She loves you like that.
I get what you're saying, but it's not like that. Maha just admires me. It's similar, but still different.
That's it, Mr. Luke. It's all over.
You've improved a lot. That was quite impressive.
It's all thanks to your training, Mr. Luke.
Thus the name Lightning Quick Battle Maiden.
I asked you not to call me that. Please, it's embarrassing.
Monsters have started coming down into human settlements. The hero ought to be showing up soon. It's a soybean farm now. Things have changed in 2 years.
This place may feel nostalgic, but I kind of feel like Mildew actually suits you better.
I feel like this place agrees with me more when I'm here. I feel at ease. Hey, Tart, let's go and say hello.
Welcome back, sir.
Yes,
What a
Great
sight.
to see you again.
Thanks to you, we've been able to sell our soybeans for a very high price. I was even able to buy 2 cows.
I'm glad to hear that.
Even after you departed from Tuatha Day, you've still been working to help us out.
We really appreciate it. But to be honest, we've also faced a lot of problems while you were gone. Mr. Luke, here, take this with you. Don't be shy. We just want to thank you for all that you've done.
Thank you, everyone.
I hope you know that everyone here loves you, Mr. Luke.
You're right. That's why I want this entire region to prosper.
Welcome home! Welcome home! Welcome home! Oh, I missed you so much while you were away, Luke. Oh, I missed your smell. Oh,
Please, Mother, don't do that where people can see us.
I can't help it. I haven't seen you in forever. Oh, I missed you so much. You'd better not even think about leaving again, Luke.
I have work to do. I have to leave.
Well, I've got my fill. And welcome home to you too, Tart. Thank you. Glad to be back, ma'am. I owe you a big thanks for staying by Luke's side. Despite how he acts, he gets quite lonely. Sure. Really, if anything, I ended up presuming upon Mr. Luke's kindness.
Oh, is that so? Anyway, I hope you'll keep looking after him. Having someone like you around him puts my mind at ease.
I'll do my best.
Mother, where is Father now?
Oh, wait, that's right. He wanted you to come to his study.
Very well. Then I'd better go and report to Father.
Now, Tart, I want you to fill me in. Tell me all about what Luke's been up to while he was away.
Yes, ma'am. I won't leave anything out.
You've become a man, Luke.
Yes, I'm 14, so I'm a legal adult.
That's not what I meant. Unfortunately, Tuatha Day is overflowing with overgrown children. I mean you've become an adult in the true sense of the word. I know that I instructed you to establish yourself as a merchant in Miltu, but I didn't think you'd take it that far. There's not a noble around who hasn't heard of Illic Balor's cosmetic brand Orna.
I created the moisturizer as our chief product, and I established a plan to promote it. But Baller was the one who did the rest of the work. The popularity gained from the moisturizer gave brand value to our conventional cosmetics as well. It's impressive how he changed the power structure of the cosmetics industry. Seeing such brilliance up close shook me.
He's nearly the perfect example of what a merchant should be. That's why I had you gain experience as a merchant under him, so you'd learn about the world, create a mask that would serve you in assassinations, and build connections and relationships. All of that's true, of course, but there's another reason too. Do you know what it is?
No.
I also wanted you to be exposed to another way of life that's vastly different than the Tuatha Day family's approach.
What do you mean by that?
Have a seat. Luke, I'm sure you could be successful not only as an assassin, but also if you decided to be a merchant. Plenty of people want that kind of life. Balor came here to visit me the other day. He's of the opinion that you should...
Next episode.
Mother, is there something else you need?
Of course. I'd really like to see how much your body has grown.
You don't need to see that.
Oh, Luke, you're so stingy.
So tell me, Luke.
Pause it. See you guys in the morning after class.
Grandchildren.
Tard, you may speak.
A bond for
I
day.
think Mr. Luke is too young for all that. No, he's not too young. He's become a full adult now. That only happened recently. If you take too long, I'm gonna turn into an old woman. Ma'am, I'm sure that you'll be young looking forever. You won't turn into an old woman.
Your flattery isn't going to work this time. Or are you suggesting to me that you're the one who's going to be bearing Luke's children instead, Tart?
Yes, of course I'll bear his children, ma'am. Wait.
Hey, now that's a good idea. Tart has mana, and unlike a noble, she doesn't come with troublesome relationships. It'd be just like killing two birds with one stone. And how great that you could immediately begin trying to conceive.
Well, I just, if that's what Mr. Luke wants, then maybe it isn't too soon, right?
Mother, enough. Please stop teasing Tard.
But I'm not teasing her. And why are you speaking to me in that tone of voice now anyway, Luke? You don't have to be so blunt.
Since I'm an adult, I just thought I should change the way that I speak.
Oh no! I just can't believe it. My cute little Luke has gone astray. That's no good.
I'm definitely sticking with this tone of voice.
Shouldn't we wait to get Maha's report before we make a move?
Maha's looking into behind-the-scenes information hidden from the public. But I'd like to go see for myself what's visible to the general public.
Despite being
Would you care for some gooseberry jam? It's our specialty.
The girl
I've got
selling
a large
jam in a
variety of
deserted
sizes
alley.
available. Wait, here. You can have this sample for free. If you like it, you can come back here for more. Thank you. But I'm afraid that I'm not a very big fan of gooseberry jam. But here, Lou, you can have it instead.
Oh, Tar. You're hopeless. You know that? What kind of name is Lou?
We're pretending to be a couple of lovebirds.
I thought we were siblings.
I'm sure that I need it. I need my stuff.
Don't move.
Mother! It's fine. Watch. Are you alright? Mother! Is she all better now?
I made it so her body no longer needs the drug. But her psychological dependence is another matter. Let's just get out of here.
Yes, Mr. Luke.
Oh, look, ma'am. Some new cosmetics have just arrived from Orna.
Wow, there's so many packages. Oh my. Oh, hello there, Lugan Tart. Welcome back. We've just received a delivery from Orna.
Right. Thank you, Mother. Impressive as always, Maha. You work fast. Thought so. The leader really is Count Ozma Venkor. Visine is apparently made from a plant that's known as Vise. It produces feelings of ecstasy, but when the drug wears off,
People end up like that girl's mother.
the Count distributes the drug to regions the other lords control, and claims that it's the Mafia who's transporting it through his region.
And people really believe that?
He also sends bribes to higher-ranking nobles. With that official explanation and the protection of the great houses behind him, the royal family can't punish him.
So then,
Yeah, this is a job for the Tuatha. We're going to assassinate Count Venkor.
It's been a while since we were last together.
It's been less than a month since I left Miltu.
As far as I'm concerned, spending even 10 days apart from you is far too long.
The acting director of Orna really didn't need to accompany me on this trip.
Maybe, but I wanted to see you.
Even apart, you still remain a tremendous help to me. Thank you.
Of course, you're very welcome. Tell me, Brother Illig, have things between you and Tart progressed at all since you returned to Tuatha?
Progressed? What do you mean by that?
I mean, like between a man and a woman.
No, of course they haven't.
Things must be difficult for you then. If you keep behaving this way toward her, she'll eventually explode.
Then I'll try abandoning my...
Very much in love with you.
That's one more than you said.
That's because I love you too. But I'm going to wait a little longer before I begin actively pursuing you.
I thought you just told me that you say things when you get the chance.
Once Orna grows even more and you can't afford to lose me, I'll use that as a shield for negotiations. I find it amusing since you're the one who taught me that a deal can never be reached unless both of the parties that are involved in it stand on equal footing.
You truly are an exceptional student.
I am. That's why you'd better prepare yourself.
So, this is Venkor's land.
Their primary industry is agriculture. Their output is nearly the same as Tuatha-De's was previously. But aside from agriculture, they don't have a particularly profitable business.
Number one.
my job is to make Mr. Luke's wishes come true. So, if he's going to reject the idea of becoming a tool, then instead, I'll just have to become the ultimate tool for him to use. If he wants to rescue Miss Dia, then I'm going to do absolutely everything in my power to make sure that he saves her!
Thanks to you, I was able to conserve my strength. I've never made it as far as this in such a short amount of time before.
So, Mr. Luke, you love Miss Dia, don't you?
I do.
Then promise me.
Get in time. Dia!
I see. So Luke left. Oh, this reminds me of the past.
Me too. But he's a strong young man. Stronger than me.
World Preservation System Administrator, number 3800, reporting to higher existence. In order to prevent the predicted destruction of the world over several decades, I've selected experts in various professions, reincarnated their souls after death, and dispatched them as covert operatives in the hero's world. I've kept a watch on their progress and actions, and I've calculated other professions likely to have high chances of success. A soul that's suitable for stopping the hero's rampage has been found. I shall now await its death.
Looks like there are about 1,500 enemy troops. That's more than I expected. Bikone's forces number fewer than 200 men. You're not... This is war, and the conditions I've set to claim this as a victory are rescuing Dia and faking her death. I'll kill anyone who tries to take her, and I'll show no mercy. A magic user. Commander class.
Metal pellets! The Count's daughter? No, they're behind us! Defensive formation! Yes, sir! Fire!
If they responded this quickly, they must know what guns are. With their magic users at the front, their sheer numbers should have overpowered the defenders. But magic users are high-ranking individuals. They can't be sent to the front if they'll just be shot at. Since the Vikone forces can send their magic users to the front, they have the advantage. They've managed to hold out for the past 3 days, because Dia has been supporting them with gunfire. I'll use wind magic to listen in.
We're being attacked from behind! Is it reinforcements? Does this mean that there are other metal pellet users in addition to the Count's daughter? They're only aiming at our magic users!
They're confused. It's time to attack as they retreat.
And I'm born.
When a Farstone reaches critical mass, it releases all its mana at once. When mana is released instantly like that, it travels faster than the speed of sound, creating a shockwave. I'll maximize its explosive power using 70% fire mana and 20% wind mana, and also grant it the killing power of shrapnel fragments with 10% wind mana. Then I'll fire it using a bow that shoots silently. It makes a passable grenade launcher. Dia.
Don't group up! Spread out! The enemy forces are in disarray! We can't pass up this chance! Charge!
Boys, it. See you in the morning after class like usual. And then today,
They seem to recognize an opportunity when they see one. That's enough of a diversion. Now the real work begins. This time, I'll increase the range and detect sounds more accurately. And I'll find a way in that's deserted right now.
It's all right. I trust you.
In order to fake Dia's death effectively, I have to fool all of her people. And to do that, I must make sure that I'm not seen by the soldiers within the castle either. Dia!
Luke.
Dia! I'm glad you're all right, Dia.
You really came to save me?
next episode.
Triggered by anger, it creates an aura of rage that increases physical and magical abilities, both for attack and defense. Judging by his current condition, I think, even if the next bombard hits, he'll remain unscathed.
No way!
Listen, just take Dia and run, Luke. Now that he...
I'll give you time to steal your will. Surely dying in a duel is a knight's greatest wit. Whatever you do, you'd better not run away. If you do that, I don't think I'll be able to...
Please come with me. If we're looking to bring an end to this war simply by having a duel, then you're going to need to be present for it.
That's fine. You got caught up in this. Sorry. Alternatively, we could use all our remaining forces to stop him so that you...
I remember that. After all, thanks to you, this is the first time I've tasted my own blood.
His wounds have healed completely. It must be the power of his berserk skill. Not only is he negating the side effects...
My promise, understand?
Akikone, please, just let me handle this.
Right. I wish you good luck.
It's finally time.
Stay your meanest.
Ha! I seriously doubt that flimsy little thing will be enough to stop my spear. What a
44
joke!
seconds. You'll see once we start. No. Actually, maybe you won't.
What's that mean?
I'm just saying that this duel will be over before I need to block your spear at all.
You've got a big mouth on you, you know that? It's so interesting. That just makes me want to kill you even more. How should we begin?
How about right when this coin hits the ground?
Sure, all right.
And the bomb.
It's decided. In a duel, one's first move is crucial. Both parties focus all their attention on the coin so that they don't miss the moment when it falls. 7, 6, 5. I'm not a knight. I won't allow you to gain any glory from this fight. So, just die. This assassination spell is based on a space weapon being developed by a country from my previous life. It's known as the Rods from God. A metal rod is dropped from orbit. It's a kinetic weapon with power that rivals a nuclear bomb. However, there were issues with launching so much material into orbit and with preventing them from burning up as they re-entered the atmosphere. So it hadn't been implemented there, but it's actually quite easy for me to do here. There's an Earth attribute spell that doubles the gravity of the target. Dia devised a technique for making the gravitational constant negative. And then, my Spellweaver skill turned that into a dynamic force-reversing spell. It allows me to send objects into orbit. Once the tungsten rod has reached orbit, I cast wind magic on it, protecting it from burning up on re-entry and allow it to freefall toward the ground. The main problem is how to aim it. Aiming for a direct hit would require extremely accurate calculations as well as an equally precise execution. That's why I trained on the uninhabited island Maha found. Otherwise, this assassination attempt never could have succeeded. It instantaneously releases the energy equivalent of 111 shots from my bombard spell. This duel actually ended the moment that I set that tungsten rod in motion. I developed that spell, Gungnir, specifically to defeat the hero. That's the name of the spell that assassinated you.
Well, now he's dead as well. Goodbye.
Luke? Luke?
Maybe not.
Luke?
Dia.
Oh, Luke. Luke, I'm just so glad that you're all right.
Yeah. Are you sure this is what you wanted?
Well, I'll admit that I'm sad this is the way things turned out. But then,
Hannibal.
thanks to you, nothing even worse than this happened.
Right.
Why did you come to save me anyway? I mean, you risked your life for an outcome that has no benefit to House Tuatha.
I did make a promise that I'd come running.
You're talking about our old promise. So you remembered that? Thank you, Luke. I owe you a debt of gratitude now. I'll repay you in my own way.
No, don't worry. By fulfilling the promise that I made to you, I'm just paying off my own debt. If you repay this debt, we'll be paying each other back and forth forever.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I have to say that paying each other back forever sounds kind of nice.
Yeah, that is true. Although, there's a problem. I don't see any enemies. Without witnesses, we can't very well fake your death.
Oh, I suppose that you're right.
For the first time in my life, I failed at an assassination attempt. Things didn't go as planned, but I don't feel too bad about it.
What's tomorrow? Friday. Cool. Let's go and go into the city. The closest city anyway. I will see you when I'm at the city, yo. Well, here we are. The city closest to that academy I'm going to. Let's go chill somewhere for a day. Why not? Let's go chill down here. Press play, yo.
Search history, okay?
Seriously? Wait,
Have
what'd
fun.
you say? You haven't actually looked at my search history, right? For 3 whole years, Siesta and I's dramatic adventure unfolded. We battled humanity's enemies, side by side.
Oh,
It's
what?
been a year since those crazy days came to an end.
Pause it.
Uh.
Let's look up what the real estate number is for this city. There we go. Cool. Hello, Campbell Real Estate. Hey, I would like to purchase a house. Sure thing. What type of house are you looking for? I don't really care, basically. Okay. I got a perfect one for you. Cool. I will text you where it's at. See ya. See ya. Okay. See you when I'm at the house.